If I had known the price of accepting his money, I would have walked away that first night. But I was broke, hungry, and tired of pretending. My name is Ngozi, and this is how I found out my sugar daddy was a ghost. It started in a lounge in Victoria Island. I was sitting alone, checking my bank app for the 10th time, Nigerian Naira 274. That was all I had left. I had just lost my job, and my landlord had given me a week to leave. Then he appeared. Tall, older, well-dressed in white. His gold wristwatch shimmered even in the dim light. His voice was deep, gentle. He said, "You shouldn't cry in public. It makes angels sad." I hadn't even noticed I was crying. We talked for 10 minutes. He never asked for anything, never flirted. Just handed me an envelope. "Take this." "No catch," he said. "Buy food. Pay your rent. Call me if you want more." It had 500,000 Nigerian Nairas in it. I didn't sleep that night. His name was Chief Okizi, and he became my miracle. He paid my rent. Bought me a phone. Put me on a 200,000 Nigerian Nairas monthly allowance. No intimacy. No pressure. He was different. But then, strange things began. One night, I woke up and found him sitting in the corner of my room, silent, staring at me. I blinked. He was gone. The next day, I called him, trembling. He laughed it off. "You must have been dreaming." But it happened again. And again. Soon, I noticed something. He never came during the day. Only met me after sunset. And he never ate. He'd order food for me, but just sip water, never touched a meal. His photos didn't save on my phone. Every image of him was either corrupted or just blank. One day, I asked, "Chief, where's your family?" He went quiet. Then, buried. Along with my peace. That night, I couldn't sleep. Something was off. I searched his name online. What I found made my blood run cold. Chief Dominic Okizi. Business tycoon. Died in 2001. Car crash. Banned beyond recognition. But the face in those pictures, the same face I kissed last week. I ran to church the next morning. The pastor didn't even let me finish. He looked at me and said, "My daughter, something follows you. Something that smells of the grave." I moved out that day. Changed my number. Went offline. But he found me. In my dream. "You took my help," he said, his eyes pitch black. "Now you owe me something greater." I never agreed to anything. I screamed. Accepting his agreement. "You opened the door." I woke up screaming, sweat-drenched, shaking. There were ashes on my pillow. I started digging. I needed answers. Chief had been part of a secret cult. He traded something sacred for wealth. But he died before completing his final ritual. His spirit couldn't move on. Now, he was bound to repeat the cycle, giving wealth to the living to hold on to the world. And I was next in line. The more I resisted, the worse things got. Shadows followed me. People avoided me. I started feeling cold all the time, even in the sun. One night, I looked in the mirror and saw someone else's face behind mine. I begged a spiritualist for help. She told me, "You must return everything. Reject every gift. Cut the tie before it consumes your soul." So I did. I burned the clothes. Gave away the money. Threw the phone he bought me into the lagoon. I moved back to my aunt's house in Ibadan. Started fasting. Praying. The final night, he came again. In full form. But this time, I wasn't afraid. "You've broken the chain," he said quietly. "But remember, every soul has a price." And you were almost sold. Then he smiled, not cruel, but sad. And vanished. It's been 2 years. I now work at a nonprofit that helps young women like me, girls who are tempted by fast money, sugar daddies, soft life that hides sharp claws. Sometimes, I still dream of Chief. But now, I wake up with peace. Because I chose freedom over comfort. Truth over glitter. Life lessons from my story. Every gift has a price. If someone gives you something too easily, always ask, what do they want in return? Desperation opens spiritual doors. When you're vulnerable, guard your choices. Spirits don't always knock. Not all wealth is clean. Some money is soaked in blood, pain, or worse. If it feels unnatural, it probably is.